Hello team, welcome along. It's match day and Newcastle United are heading to Molineux for a trip to Wolves, of course. And now this is a result that hasn't been overly kind to us in recent years. In fact, pretty much it's a draw. Last season it was 2-2 thanks to a brace from Callum Wilson, of course, not without controversy. The season before that, an Alan St. Maximin screamer rescued a 1-1 draw late in the day. And famously the season before that, how time does fly, we lost 2-1 there. Jeff Hendrick with our goal last day in the final game of the Mike Ashley era. Now, Newcastle, still unbeaten, of course, in all competitions so far this season. Not overly convincing, well, not convincing at all in any of the performances so far this term. Wolves struggling as well. They're in the bottom three. They've not looked themselves. They're, on the tail of the impact, really, of spending restrictions, aren't they? And they've not got the fearsome squad they had when they first burst up back into the Premier League. And this is a game we really should be winning if we have any aspirations of European football for next season. This is a game we should be going to. We should be taking the game to them. And we should be coming away with 3 points. Whether or not we do is a completely different matter. But this game is all about us. It's all about us. We don't need to worry too much in what Wolves bring to the table, I don't think. This is a game where if we play to the best of our ability, we should get 3 points. Will Harvey Barnes, Gordon and Isak carry on as that front three? I suppose we'll find out shortly, but I'm expecting them to. Whether or not seeing Gordon on the left for England just makes you realise how much of his game we sacrifice when we put him on the right. So I want to see him back in the right. Barnes and Gordon can switch. They can be a fluid front three, as I've mentioned in a couple of videos this week. That front three can be interchangeable. They can all move around and do each other's role in there and make it really, really fluid. It doesn't have to be as rigid as it was against Spurs. Or will we see a recall for the likes of Jacob Murphy on the right-hand side or Miguel Almiron even? Callum Wilson still not fit, of course. Willock could be on the bench. Hopefully he is. He would certainly bring a lot of energy off the bench if we're lagging after 60, 65, 70 minutes or so. And Fabian Schär expected to come straight back in. Emil Kraft done superbly well, but you are sacrificing kind of that Fabian Schär-esque attacking input on starting attacks, on breaking away, on counters and stuff. So I'm expecting him to come straight back in and play alongside Dan Burn. Left back is another, of course, Lloyd Kelly, Lewis Hall. I don't think it really matters whoever plays there today. And you would expect Tino Livramento to play right back again, as he is now first choice ahead of Kieran Trippier. Tino was off, of course, with the England squad, as was Nick Pope, of course, and Anthony Gordon. Pope or Livramento didn't feature, unfortunately, but Gordon certainly did and was unlucky not to score. He looked electric. I want to see that more. His season starts now. He's not been, after only 45 minutes of a pre-season, this guy who set the world alight last season hasn't got going so far, and today is the first day of his season, mark my words. I'm expecting a 2-0 win. Get your predictions in. It's going to be Gordon and Isak for me. And fingers crossed we come away with a positive result. I am driving to the train station now, where I will be meeting your Johnnies, your Carls, your Lee Lawlers. And, if you're in and around the stadium as well, please do come and say hello. Fingers crossed for 3 points today. Stay tuned after the game for all the post-match content. We'll see you soon on NFTV.